Welcome to the garage of knowledge. Now, you might think it's a bit odd, a chap like me recommending books. You'd sooner find me under the bonnet of a classic E-Type, wouldn't you? But even I, yes, even I, can appreciate a well-crafted sentence when it comes to the subject of motor cars. We're not just talking Haynes manuals here, although those have their place, of course. No, we're delving into the stories, the history, the art, the sheer unadulterated passion that makes the automotive world so captivating. So, buckle up, dear viewers, as we embark on a road trip through the pages of some absolutely cracking car books. Now, some might call me a visual learner. Give me a cutaway drawing over 1,000 words any day. And that, my friends, is where this first book comes in. Car. The definitive visual history of the automobile is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a veritable feast for the eyes, packed with more photographs, illustrations, and diagrams than you can shake a dipstick at. From the earliest steam-powered contraptions to the sleek supercars of today, this book charts the evolution of the automobile in all its glory. You'll find yourself poring over the details of a 1930s Duesenberg one minute, then marveling at the aerodynamic design of a modern Formula One car the next. Now let's talk about a proper dust-up, shall we? The kind of rivalry that gets petrol heads all revved up, if you'll pardon the pun. Go like hell Ford, Ferrari, and their battle for speed and glory at Le Mans whisked you away to the golden age of motor racing, the 1960s, where two automotive titans, Ford and Ferrari, went head-to-head at the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's a story of ambition, betrayal, and sheer bloody-mindedness, as Henry Ford II sets out to dethrone Ferrari as the kings of endurance racing. You'll practically hear the roar of the engines and smell the burnt rubber as these automotive gladiators duel it out on the track. Some cars, dear viewers, transcend mere transportation. They become works of art, sculptures on wheels, if you will. And that's precisely what the art of the automobile, the 100 greatest cars, celebrates. Dennis Adler, a man who clearly appreciates the finer things in life, curates a collection of 100 automotive masterpieces, from the elegant curves of a Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic to the futuristic design of a Lamborghini Miura. This book is a visual symphony of automotive excellence, each page a testament to the artistry and engineering that go into creating these rolling masterpieces. Ah, the Volkswagen, the people's car. The complete book of classic Volkswagens is, as they say, the Bible for fans of these iconic German automobiles. From the humble beginnings of the Beetle to the cult following of the campervan, this book covers it all. John Gunnell, the author, is a veritable VW encyclopedia, and his passion for these quirky and enduring vehicles shines through on every page. Now, motorsport, as we know, is a dangerous business. But for some brave souls, the thrill of speed, the challenge of pushing machines to their limits, is simply irresistible. Bruce McLaren was one such individual. The man who made the McLaren tells the story of this racing legend, from his humble beginnings in New Zealand to his meteoric rise through the ranks of Formula One. It's a tale of passion, determination, and ultimately tragedy, as McLaren's life was cut short in a testing accident at the age of 32. But his legacy, the McLaren racing team, continues to this day, a testament to the enduring spirit of this remarkable man. The car industry, you see, isn't just about nuts and bolts, engines and gearboxes. It's about people. People with vision, with drive, with the audacity to think big and get things done. Lee Iacocca was one such individual. Iacocca. An autobiography is the story of a man who rose through the ranks of the Ford Motor Company, fathered the iconic Mustang, and later went on to rescue Chrysler from the brink of collapse. It's a masterclass in leadership, determination, and the sheer willpower it takes to succeed in the cutthroat world of the automobile industry. Motor racing in the 1960s, well, it was a different beast altogether. No power steering, no carbon fiber safety cells, just raw courage and a prayer. The Limit transports you to that bygone era, focusing on the 1961 Grand Prix season, a year of incredible triumphs and unimaginable tragedies. Michael Cannell's writing is gripping, putting you right there in the cockpit alongside drivers like Phil Hill, Wolfgang von Trips, and Jim Clark as they dice wheel to wheel at breakneck speeds. It's a reminder that motorsport, for all its glamour and excitement, can be a cruel and unforgiving mistress. Now don't adjust your spectacles, dear viewers. A book about a dog? On a list about cars? Hear me out. The Art of Racing in the Rain is more than just a heartwarming tale about a man and his canine companion. It's a story about loyalty, love, and the lessons we learn along life's unpredictable journey. Seen through the eyes of Enzo, a wise and observant dog with a soul of a racer, it offers a unique perspective on the world of motorsport and the human condition. You might want to have a hanky ready for this one. I must confess I did. We've had our fair share of heartwarming, haven't we? Now let's delve into something a bit darker, shall we? Stephen King, the master of horror, knows a thing or two about tapping into our deepest fears. And in Christine, he takes our love affair with cars and twists it into something sinister. Arnie Cunningham, a hapless teenager, falls head over heels for Christine, a 1958 Plymouth Fury with a mind of her own. And as Arnie's obsession grows, so too does Christine's jealous and possessive nature, leading to a terrifying climax. Cars, you see, are more than just machines. They're an integral part of our cultures, our communities, our very identities. Fast Cars and Fry Bread takes us on a journey into the heart of Native American culture, exploring the unique relationship between cars and storytelling. Gordon Johnson, the author, weaves together personal anecdotes, historical insights, and social commentary, painting a vivid picture of life on the reservation. It's a reminder that the love of cars transcends boundaries, bringing people together from all walks of life. Now I know what you're thinking. James, you're saying, surely a man of your mechanical prowess doesn't need a book like this? And you'd be right, of course. But for those of you just starting out on your automotive journey, or perhaps those who simply want a better understanding of the oily bits that make our four-wheeled friends tick, How Cars Work is an invaluable resource. Tom Newton has a knack for explaining complex mechanical concepts in a clear and concise manner, using simple language and helpful illustrations. The automotive world, much like fashion, dear viewers, is constantly evolving. What's considered cutting edge one day might be positively pedestrian the next. That's where the Car Design Yearbook comes in. This annual publication is a must-have for anyone with even a passing interest in car design. It showcases the latest trends, innovations, and concept cars from the world's leading manufacturers, giving you a glimpse into the future of the automobile. Remember the unbridled imagination of childhood when anything seemed possible? When a cardboard box could become a spaceship and a blanket a magic carpet? If I Built a Car captures that sense of wonder and creativity perfectly. Chris Van Deusen's whimsical illustrations and rhyming text take you on a journey through the mind of a young boy as he designs the ultimate car. It's a delightful read for children and adults alike, reminding us that the only limit to our dreams is our own imagination. Finally, we come to a book that holds a special place in my heart, and I suspect in the hearts of many of you as well. Richard Scarry's Cars and Trucks and Things That Go is a childhood classic for a reason. Its colorful illustrations and simple text introduce young readers to the wonderful world of vehicles, from dump trucks and fire engines to helicopters and sailboats. It's a book that sparks curiosity, encourages exploration, and reminds us that even the most mundane objects can be filled with wonder and excitement. Well, there you have it. A veritable literary road trip through the world of automobiles. From the history and design to the thrill of racing and the sheer joy of driving, these books capture the essence of what makes cars so endlessly fascinating. So the next time you find yourself with a spare moment, I urge you to pick up one of these books and lose yourself in the pages. You never know, you might just learn a thing or two.